Welcome back to the blacksmithing game. Where we left off, I had just unlocked this gladius sword, which seems to be a difficulty 2, so it's good to know that new blueprints I get aren't necessarily harder than the others, but they are new and interesting. So we're gonna make a little block of hot metal and then quickly get to blacksmithing. So if you haven't seen this game before, it's actually a really sick blacksmithing simulator that is actually pretty dynamic in how you make your tools. You can make like swords and axes and hopefully a lot of other stuff later. I mean, it's just the demo, but for the demo, it's a lot of fun. And right now, I'm trying to get a little better than mediocre quality. Fair's better, but see if I can do even better than that. And I guess I can swap back and forth between my metal and the template. I wouldn't hate being able to see both at the same time, but fair is not good enough. So what I'm gonna do is actually take my hot metal, put it by the flames, and put some coal into it to add a few more hits to it. Because I've never done this before, 6 more hits seems reasonable. Oh, actually, it's a bit more visible when the metal is hotter. Well, I made it good, but I know I can do even better than that. And I want to go for an excellent gladius sword, although I'm running low on coal to pump this up, so maybe 3 more might be able to bring it home. And with that, I still can't get excellent. Come on. This is my last bit of coal. If this doesn't get it, I'll have to buy more. All right, let's try it. Oh, there we go. I just needed a big hit there. Excellent. So then you put in the chest, pull the lever, and out pops a nice sword, which can go into my inventory. It has its own stats, damage per hit, and attack speed. And what I can do is come on over to warriors. I have coins in which I can enlist warriors into my army. And of the 2, I'll take Bodor's steel sword. Come on over to the mission setup, where I have 6 dwarves of various strengths and stats. And I can take up the 3 with me in army, wielding the weapons that I forge. So actually, I'm pretty sure the middle guy has the most amount of DPS. So I'm gonna give him the strongest weapon. And then the other 2, I'll just give like dwarven war axes and great axes. With these guys, I can come together into missions, attack these nasty scouts to get some more materials, and of course to lower the threat of chaos around my facility. I can't let chaos overrun, otherwise it would be a sad, sad day. And the battle does itself, but sometimes it's kind of fun to just slow down and watch. But my army is overpowered, so we can just dash through that. Now I can do a few other things with these weapons, but before I do that, I'm gonna go to sleep. Call it a new day because this brings in more resources and more enemies. Can come down to the mines, collect some stuff. And then I can make my way over to the shop because every day I've got a new challenge. It wants a dwarven war axe with +3 damage. I get 250 coins if I can do it. Well, how about I get making? Dwarven war axe. Go tin and silver, because those both have +3 damage. I'm not going to go in for anything else. I just want to get the excellent war axe. It's a thinner brick, but it'll become a new shape. Now, okay, I got off to a kind of a wild first hit. Getting to excellence is definitely tough. I think I'm going to need to use a bit extra coal here. But at least I got to good. And that's not bad. It's quite literally the opposite of bad. But the tough part is going to be figuring out exactly where I'm going to want to shave off to get to excellent. I'll go to 6 here. The hotter it is, the more malleable it is, so I should be smart with that. Okay, I got that face pretty well. There we go, got to excellent. Damn it, 3 extra. It's minor waste of coal, but coal only costs a little bit of money, so I don't mind going a bit over in that realm. Now, the good news is I have some great weapons, so I don't necessarily need to make more, but weapons have durability. So yeah, I can go into battle and use these weapons, but eventually they'll break. So that required me to make some more. And of course, there's new battles, a defend the barricade level 2 mission. This one looks pretty tough. Guess I should take some of my toughest dudes. This dude's leveled up to level 3. Yeah, they just gain experience over time. You can take the gladius sword then. That's definitely my best weapon. Otherwise, I'll take a tank here. You can have the war axe and a level 2 guy back here with a great axe. It's a strong setup. It better be enough to defend this barricade. 4 waves of pretty strong enemies, but oh, I've got a ton of damage going at them. Okay, going through the first set seems to be nice, and if I can keep going at this rate, I think it will absolutely clobber them. Barely taking any damage, destroying them, restoring order to my place. I've got a lot of money. You know what I can do? Upgrade to Adventurer level 3 and then reroll to get a level 3 guy straight up. I think I'll take the guy with splash damage. I'm too broke. I could always sell a little bit. Like, I have a lot of tin. I could just sell that off. Perfect. You're mine. Okay, yeah, now I have a lot of dudes. Take another tank in the front, and then you have decent stats as well. And with these guys, I can select the gold mines mission, which, yes, will get me a ton of gold. I imagine it should be easier. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The glorious rapid battle. Love it. The map is clear of chaos, which means I can safely go to sleep. If I go to sleep and there's still like threats left on the map, then this chaos percent goes up, and if chaos percent reaches 100%, I straight up lose. So now we're on day 5. You might be saying, hey, weren't we at day 5 at the end of the last video? Yeah, we were. You should know though, this game doesn't have a save function because it's still a demo. So I guess I had to come back and just kind of replay to kind of catch up to where I was. Okay, I need a good sword with plus 10% damage. So all this gameplay is gonna have to be just pretty much in one sitting. Okay, got 10% damage right here. Perfect. And it just needs to be good. I hope I can unlock a new weapon today as well. That would be fun. Damn it, just fair. Well, good thing I have a lot of coal. I would like to hope that 3 hits gets it done. Yes! Yes! And you can tell, like, the granularity of it. It seems like a skill to be mastered. If I was an expert blacksmither, I probably could have got a good sword in, like, 10 strikes or something, instead of needing 15. But I got the forging challenge nonetheless, and I'm swimming in it. What do these battles look like? An abandoned blacksmith station? And the last fight. It's time to assemble all our forces to save our land. Wait, that doesn't mean the end of the demo, does it? Oh, shit. Let's start with the blacksmith station. Whoa, look at this. A dude whose attack hits all enemies? Sure, he's really slow at attacking, but he's also tanky. I'll try that. Bring you in the battle. I feel like with attacking all enemies, I would want to put my best weapon on him. Well, actually, he doesn't even have HP compared to, like, this guy. You're tanky. There we go. Let me take a guy with Holy Rally because he heals my dudes whenever enemies die. Yeah, let's see what's up with the abandoned blacksmith station. Does that mean anything? Dude, just 60 splash damage. That's disgusting. Of course, it gets worse against, like, single enemies. But that was not a problem. What I'm curious about is, like, what it'll take to unlock this room. Because this is obviously, like, a better blacksmithing machine. Maybe for armor. I'm not sure, but that'd be cool. Either way, next thing to do is the last fight. You have 203 HP, so you're definitely coming aboard. And we can take another dude with splash damage. Give you the good sword since you have the best stats. You can have that, and you can have the Dwarven War Axe. Let's go in the battle, see what this last battle is. So, the front guy's pretty tough. 320 HP, still goes down quickly. My DPS is crazy. You also may have noticed there's been some, like, stat changes. And whoa, 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 summoning more dudes. Whoa, ho, ho. But that seems to be all from the demo now, but there is one more thing that I want to do. So you've been seeing me getting some excellent weapons. What if I told you there is a tier higher than excellent? And I would love to truly master the art of blacksmithing and get the ultimate weapon. Now, what's that gonna take? A lot of precision, but by God, I'm going for it. So we're definitely gonna need to heat this up a bit. I have enough to double pump and put it back on. Take a little shot in here, and I'm going for big first, but soon I'm gonna need a chisel a bit. Looks like a chisel here is important, and here. And around all these edges, actually, we're at excellent, but the game's only beginning. I think I can make it a little bigger around here. Still at excellent. I mean, this is gonna take a lot of coal. Now, I do have some leftover money, thankfully, to let me buy more coal if needed. It's gonna be tough. Looks like I can chip away a little here. Looks like I can chip away some here. Maybe do it twice. And then look for tiny spots where I can improve. Because actually, this is pretty decent. I think now I just need to punch out a little here. And then punch in a bit here? This is tough. No, I'm going in circles, and maybe I gotta punch out here? It feels really close. But if we're gonna get next tier, I guess we gotta be perfect. So there, that's over punched. Punch it in a bit more. Still not quite. This is wild. I gotta buy some coal. And I think I'll go one at a time because if it's barely heated, I'm pretty sure it moves less. So I really want those minor, tiny movements. Yeah, I definitely don't want to overdo it. Damn. Maybe it's a chip over here I need? Oh, maybe it's on top. Yeah, that's smoother. Maybe the bottom a little too? Okay, come on. Oh, there's a difference around here. Oh, that's what was needed. The masterpiece quality. See, you gotta spot all the little things, but got a masterpiece axe, and I want to go for a masterpiece in every weapon. Look at this beautiful axe. Even got a purple backdrop and a ton of damage. And just for reference, it sells for $209. Next up, we got the Dwarven War Axe. This one, well, it's definitely going to take a lot. Especially when it goes out in all these different directions. But we're already at good, so that's a solid start. Now I just got to start chiseling. Chisel a bit here, and then heat it up. I've got a lot of coal on me. I think I'm actually going to double heat because I think some of these chisels can be pretty big. Yeah, I can actually see pretty well here. Oh, I'm even at excellent already. That's nice. It definitely seems I need to chisel here 3 times. Maybe even more. I think it still seems worth it actually to double pump. Yeah, because at least with this color, I can properly see I pressed the wrong... No, I didn't press the wrong thing. Why did that go out? That's odd. Okay, I hit this corner like 6 times and nothing of productive value happened. So that was strange. Good thing I have more coal. But yeah, here you can see there's still like a lot of chiseling that needs to be done. It happened again. It went out. Doesn't make any sense. I see why this is challenging, because the metal itself is fighting me. Oh, there we go. Actually, that was clean. I overspent the coal, but I guess it wasn't budging because it was already masterpiece tier. Well, that's 2 beauties, 2 to go. Out of curiosity, this only sells for 92. What a cheap piece of shit. This is a masterpiece, you hear me? A masterpiece! Next up, I want to do the sword. And I put this off for a bit because the sword is actually hard. Like, it's got a really thin handle. And that makes it quite tough. Like, I guess I already want to start thinning it out. And that's not bad for making it fair. I think I gotta pump it up a bit more on that. Let's go to 7. Try to do some serious damage. Because, yeah, you can see here, it's like the line is not matching up at all. That's a little better. And it's even good now, but not great. You can see there's like some other issues sticking out. So I haven't even gotten to excellent yet, and that's why I'm a little nervous about the whole thing. Just looking at this, I got some poking out in the bottom. Special over here, and that brings it to excellent. The main issue is just the furthest to the left. So maybe I could try like a very light touch. Oh, that pushes it back. Oh. Interesting. Huh. I guess that makes sense with the hammer. I'm just not used to this. That's gonna be kind of tricky. Let's go one at a time, I think, because I need just the lightest touch. Like, it's not random movement, but it definitely feels suboptimal. And we're getting close. This is the closest one yet. Maybe I could do like a really gentle touch, but I also have got to get a little bit of stuff out here. Like, see how I kind of rounded it a bit? Then I gotta re-round. Oh no, I went backwards. That went forward somehow? That's a better hit? Somehow I don't believe it. It's crazy that this is only rated 1 difficulty. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I'm gonna actually take the hammer and hit the edge of this. That sent it in too far. Yeah, I'm gonna want that one back. Maybe the chisel would have been better, but I kind of needed to send it out a bit too. So like I do this, and then look at what happens. This is terrible. And then we're basically back to where we were. Like, it feels like I'm gonna spend my entire day's supply of coal trying to figure this out. I'm just kind of hoping that I beat the masterpiece. Oh, I guess that's just barely enough. Hallelujah, that was tough. Well, there's one weapon left, and it might be even more challenging. Only 100 gold? You cheap bastard. Do you not know the blood, sweat, and tears I... And now we have the Gladius sword, which seems like the final boss of blacksmithing. So far, actually not off to a terrible shape, but it's definitely way too wide out here, so definitely gonna thin that up. And I could put this in a bit. A fair start, but I think I need to go about this far, just so I can see through a little better. Okay, and I can see that this needs to be chiseled, bring it up to good. Chisel it more, almost sending it to the right. That's not bad, but let's see, we can surely do more. Yeah, I can chisel in here, chisel in there a little, and then hammer this out. Now that says good, that says excellent, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that is overstepping everywhere. It's a long road to become a masterpiece, I think. Yeah, let's start with the end here. Punch it in again, then definitely punch in the middle. Taking a look, yeah, it's definitely gonna be the middle again. Bottom. The middle looks pretty good. This looks like it can be punched in. Let's go. Found the masterpiece. Becoming the master blacksmith. Look at this beauty. Go on here. It also sells for only 100, which is crazy. There's one last thing to do with these. We got the last fight, final mission. I want to take my strongest soldiers. Tier 4 with Whirlwind Strike. Another Tier 4 with Whirlwind Strike. And Shockwave, because those are just incredible damage dealers. Gladius Sword goes to you. Regular Sword goes to you. And I think Dwarven War Axe is the third best. And we're absolutely loaded. Let's see how I do against this final battle. 3 guys, which I absolutely smoke on 2x speed with this splash damage. Oh, that is nuts. So there's 2 enemies. So now there's more of them, but I can just target all of them at once. Oh, it's glorious. These guys crush. Well, that's officially the end of the demo. I will 100% return to this game once it gets more stuff. But until then, we'll have to wait. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Blacksmithing has been a great time. Have a wonderful day and peace.